we will be
Sir,
discussing.
your voice is a little low.
Is it okay now?
Yes, sir. It's
Ratika,
okay.
is it fine?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's fine, sir.
Check it. So I'm sharing you the today's newspaper. Just for a minute. Can you all see the newspaper now?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So we will be having Indian Express. Today, I guess she has not joined. Smriti has not joined. Actually, she was having yesterday the newspaper which was having what you can say low MB. So that is nice to read out. But anyway, fine. So we have seen that there is a boundary rope going on between India and Pakistan, India and Nepal. So India reaches out to Nepal because we have seen that same such problem was going on between India and China. So India has resolved those issues by reaching out the Chinese officials, by reaching out the Chinese what you can say, the ambassadors and Chinese what you can say, diplomatic officers. So similarly, India would try to what you can say solve the row between India and Nepal about the border dispute. So India reaches out to Nepal, pause the map process in parliament, and come to table. So India says to the Nepalese government or Nepalese what you can say the authorities that you pause your map process in parliament because we have seen that in yesterday the map or the bill which has been passed in the lower house, it has been sent to upper house, and if the upper house gives the assent or if upper house passes the same resolution, then it would be a part of what you can say the Nepalese constitution. So India said to Nepal that you please, so you pause the map process in parliament and come to table. Come to table means to have a discussion and to have a dialogue, right? So we have roti beti ties can never be severed, says Rajnath, because we know that Indian Nepal for centuries, for not only centuries, for thousands of years, we had a good relations. Nepalese, what you can say, people and Indian people are almost same, like their religion, their culture, their what you can say language is almost says same with the Indians. And India has even what you can say allowed some of the Nepali citizens in jobs in India. Even what you can say Nepali citizens can also give some of the exams in India. They can work in the government jobs, and we do not have any like we do not need any visa to come to from Nepal to India and India to Nepal, right? So we had a very good cordial relations. We had a roti beti ties means even many Indians used to go there and have a marriage, and many Nepalese used to come and have a marriage. In fact, we can see many Nepalese film actors, many Nepalese singers. They are working in our Bollywood. They are working in our what you can say, film industry. So we had a good what you can say, relations with Nepal, so that we don't want to be severe. It cannot be severe. It is said by our home minister, sorry, our defense minister says Rajnath, right? So we went to check the slide in the ties with Nepal because we already had a very good tie with the Nepal in centuries. So government sources indicated Monday that New Delhi is willing uh, to hold talks with Kathmandu on the boundary dispute if the KP Sharma Oli government and they create a conducive atmosphere and positive situation. So we know that between India and China, between India and Pakistan, and between India and Bangladesh, if there are any such border dispute, then a mechanism has been already created to resolve such dispute. But here you can say that between India and China, there has been never such a dispute earlier, and that is why no any such mechanism has been created. But now government wants that if the KP Sharma Oli government creates a conducive environment or atmosphere and positive situation, the government, the Indian government, would like to have dialogue or discussions with the Nepalese government on the border dispute. Sources said feelers have been sent to the Oli government to pause the process of getting parliamentary sanction for the countries. Now, you know, there is one term used here. Sources said feelers have been sent to the Oli government. Can anybody tell me what is the meaning of this? The feelers have been sent to the Oli government to pause the process of getting parliamentary sanction of the country's new map and come to table on talk. So, what is the meaning of this? Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So feelers means that not direct or official, what you can say, the communication means sent like you please stop the process of what you can say, passing the bill into the parliament and come on to the table. The no direct what you can say message has been sent. Why? Why do you think why India cannot send such direct message? Any idea? Why we cannot send any such direct message? Because we know that we also expect that if there is any parliamentary process is going on in India, because our constitution is a sovereign constitution, right? And our country is a sovereign country, and whatever decisions are taken by the India, we expect that no any foreign power or foreign political influence should be there, right? Similarly, even Nepal government will also will not like if there is any foreign power or foreign what you can say the influence is there. So that is why we cannot stop the parliamentary process of the Nepalese government what you can say officially, but an unofficial or feeling like India is having such feeling. That message was sent to the Nepalese government that it should stop the country's new map process and come onto the table. On Monday, Defense Minister Rajnath Singh too, what you can say Rajnath Singh too reached out to Nepal, saying the relationship between the two countries is not an ordinary one, but that is one bound by roti beti, that is livelihood and marriage. So Nepal cannot live without us, and because and even India cannot live without them. So livelihood and marriage, and can never be severed. Nepal has a fast track the passage of the Constitution Amendment Bill that we have read already. So you go and read it out. The remaining part you can read. Yeah, there is one more article right side. LAC talks on, that is between India and China. So line of actual control talks on, but army told to act on ground per as per need. Now the talks between India and China is going on as military and diplomatic talks look to lower tensions along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh. India will continue to assert its military strength at the field level till the reaches an honorable understanding with China. Highly placed government sources have told the Indian Express. China sources said has altered the status quo in the region and brought in an what you can say additional troops. We have to demonstrate our strength on the ground. Only then they will come to talking table. So even Chinese governments are also trying to increase their what you can say the forces on the ground. Adding, there is no need to show aggression, only our strength. So that is what is being said by Chinese sources here. The Indian Army, a top sources, has been given an emergency power to act according to the situation on the ground. So Indian Army have also been given a power to act according to the situation on the ground here. Check. Now, there is one cartoon here on the Sushant Singh suicide by the Amul. So just check it out. Then Amit Shah visits LNJP, recovered should get a health certificate. So Amit Shah, who is the Home Minister of India, he has visited the Lok Narayan hospital, maybe in Delhi, and says recovered should get health certificate. Those patients who have been recovered by the COVID-19 infection, they should be given health certificate. That is what is being said by Amit Shah. Okay. So, anyways, here there is one more RBI data is been declared today. Transaction by check, credit, and debit card dropped 50 to 70% in April. So, in April month, the transaction by check and credit and debit cards have been dropped by 50 to 70% in April. Government DBT transaction dropped by 138%. What is this DBT transaction? Can anybody tell me what is this DBT? Hello. Anyone knows what is the meaning of
Direct
DBT?
benefit
Direct benefit
direct
transfer.
Okay, so
Direct benefit transfer.
why this direct benefit transfer transaction has increased by 138%?
Because sir, 500 crores, sorry 500 rupees पर पर्सन गवर्नमेंट देना है सब लोगों को जो जनधन अकाउंट में है, इसके वजह से भी बड़ा होगा।
Yes, fine. So the government has transferred a lot of
और
money.
फार्मर्स को भी 2000 रुपीज दिए गए, तो इसकी वजह से वो बढ़ा।
Yes, fine. Good. ठीक है, Maharashtra records 178 deaths yesterday. So this is a local news of Maharashtra. State government to plans to set up amusement park on unused land near Khadakwasla Dam. ठीक है. We'll go on to the next page. Okay. Submit report on water in Lonar Lake turning red before June 29. High Court to Niri and Agarkar Institute. So anyone knows what is this Lonar Lake? What is the significance or what is the importance of this Lonar Lake? The lake which is located near, what you can say, near the lake which is located near the
Buldana.
yeah, in the Buldhana district it is located. So what is the importance or significance of these what you can say, the Lonar Lake? Anyone knows? Hello? Yeah, this lake,
Yes, sir.
this lake has been created by the what you can say, by the meteor impact. The meteor, yeah,
Yes,
because
sir.
of the meteor impact, and yeah, so that is why. But the water in this Lonar Lake is turning red. So the High Court has asked NEERI and Agarkar Institute the report that why the water in this lake is turning, what you can say, red, and what will be the impact of what you can say, turning red of the water in this lake. So NEERI is an institute which is what you can say, the institute which do the research in the environmental issues. So they have been asked to give a report to the government. So read this article and put it in paper 3 topic, environment and conservation. There we, today we have seen that there is one topic called, what you can say, pollution, right? So there you can take it out. There you can put this article. Then here there is one more article related to ICMR. ICMR clears cheaper, faster testing kits for containment zones and healthcare facilities. We have seen that the testing kits is one of the important issue going on in the current pandemic, in current what is the issue. So yeah, in ICMR has cleared the, because we know that each and every what you can say, the practice, the whether it is a testing or whether it is the drugs or whether it is what you can say, the medical facilities, it needs to take the approval of the ICMR. So now ICMR has given a clearance to the cheaper and faster testing kits for the containment zone and healthcare facilities. So as the country ramps up its COVID-19 testing, the Indian Council for Medical Research has approved a new on-site diagnostic kit for containment zones and healthcare settings, which can produce rapid results without needing a laboratory and cost much less. So unlike RT-PCR test used for diagnosis, now we have seen that yesterday there was a in explain page there were they have given different types of testing methodology, right? Have you read? Have you all read these testing methodologies which has been given in yesterday's Indian Express? That which type of
Yes,
tests
sir.
are there and which test is used in what situation and with what condition, that is also been given there. So we know that right now we are using RT-PCR test used for diagnosis now, requiring heavy laboratory work to multiply the genetic material of the virus. The rapid antigen detection test is reliant on the amount of virus or the virus load. In a nasal swab, it can give a result in 30 minutes. Okay, now we are seeing that the reports which are coming in, which are, the reports are taking like 2 3 days. So within that 2 3 days, it will be very difficult for to manage the situation. So because within that 2 3 days, again those people who were infected by those diseases, they were spreading that disease to other people. So a quick testing instrument was very important. So now the new testing, what I can say, the methodology, which can give the result in 30 minutes. An antigen means an any toxin in the body which produces immune response. Like I told you in the beginning, like whenever any virus or when what you can say, the foreign body goes into our body, so what our body normally do, anyone knows what our immune system does whenever any foreign body enters into our what you can say, the body. So our immune system tries to increase the temperature. Like why people fever क्यों आता है पता है, बुखार इसलिए आती है because whatever the antibody has entered into our body, so our body tries to increase the temperature to kill that what you can say, that virus or that what you can say, the bacteria or that foreign body. So that is what is mentioned here. If our body is giving any what we can say immune response, so on that basis we can want the testing. So an antigen means any toxin in the body which produces an immune response. Laboratory usually take a day to give the result in case of RT-PCR test. So on Monday, the coronavirus case count in data stood at 3,32,000. A total of 57,000 samples, 57 lakh samples have been tested. Of them, more than 1 lakh 15 are in the last 24 hours. So in containment zone, the rapid antigen test would be used for people with high fever and cough, that is influenza-like illness. You might be seeing that the recent reports which have been given regarding the positive patients in India. We are finding that some reports are of ILI. Right? So the ILI patients are there. So this ILA patient means influenza-like illness. It is not influenza as such, but it is influenza-like illness, which is like cough. And all contacts of case who have been direct asymptomatic and have been high on what you can say comorbidities. So the government has trying to what you can say increase the testing what you can say of the people of India. That is what is mentioned here. To ramp up the testing of the COVID-19 testing in India, the ICMR has given a clearance to the what you can say the faster testing kits in the containment zone. Okay. Now I'm going to the next article. Here there is one more information there. Police force faces problem of multiple units going into quarantine on detection of positive COVID cases. So here we can see that there is one article here. Parents were irked by the fees which have been taken by the schools for unused labs, libraries, and gyms. Because we know normally the school charge fees for libraries, gyms, and labs, right? So many students do not use it. Now, since all the classes are being conducted virtually, so the students are not using the labs, laboratories, and libraries and gyms in the school. So in spite of that, the schools are charging fees for them. So that is why the parents were killed. So you just read it out. What is the problems being faced by the people during this lockdown period? Explain page. Today we have they have given the how rapid antigen test detects coronavirus, because we have seen that the ICMR is trying to what you can say do that. Government is trying to what you can say test the through this rapid antigen test how it detects the coronavirus and where it will be used. So it is mentioned that it will be used in the containment zone. So what is the rapid antigen detection test for COVID-19? How is it different from the RT-PCR test? So that RT-PCR test, which is a time taking process, and why has the only the kit by company SD Biosensor been allowed? So very few reliable antigen detection kits for the COVID-19 diagnosis are available worldwide. On May 9, the US Food and Drug Administration authorized the first antigen test with US-based Quidel antigen kit called Sophia TOSAS antigen FIA. On May 14, Japan's Minister of Health, Labor and Welfare approved the use of Tokyo-based Fujiro Bio INC's antigen test kit. In India, ICMR conducted an independent two-site evaluation of the SD biosensor kit at ICMR and AN. So the results revealed that kit had a very high specificity on the ability to detect the true negatives ranging between 99 to 3% and 100% on the two sides. So the sensitivity of the test or its ability to detect the true positives range between 50% to 84%. So depending upon the viral load of the patient, the higher ability of the detect true negatives, the more reliable in any positive result. That is why the biosensor has been allowed to what you can say, manufacture these antigen test, what you can say, the testing test. So where will the test be used? Where the test can be used? That is also given here. And is the test of confirmatory one for diagnosis of COVID-19? And what are the limitations of antigen, what you can say, test result? So you just cut it out and put it in your, what you can say, science and text or topic. Now, sports inside a bubble. There has been a talk about IPL resuming with players, officials, broadcast staff isolated in a biosecure bubble. As sports events resume around the world, a look at the new protocols in place. So, how we can, what you can say, have the IPL games in a bubble, that is what is explained here. So, what is this bubble? How it works? That is mentioned here. I guess the NBA basketball marquee league has decided to resume the season for moving all teams still in the running of the playoff. So, it is mentioned here. So Windies in England, cricket, then tennis, all these sports are going to be played in a bubble. So what is that system concept that you can read it out? So there may be possibility that in mains exam they might ask you questions related to this bubble. So cut this article and put it in science and tech part in the paper. Okay. Today's editorial page. Get to the table. This is related to the India-Nepal road, border law. So it is important to solve such issues in what you can say or over the table. Is there any constitutional provision in Constitution of India if there is any such dispute, what government shall do? Is there any provisions in the Constitution of India regarding the same?
Regarding the sir, I couldn't hear you.
Regarding the dispute as such, like if now we can see that there is a dispute between India and Nepal and India and China. So, is there any guidelines or is there any provisions in the Constitution of India that how the government or how what you can say, the state shall what you can say behave or should what you can say try to resolve such issues in future? Is there any provision in the Constitution of India regarding this regarding such issues? Yes, Yasmin. Sonali. Anything is there in the Constitution of India that in such type of situation, how the government should what you can say, respond to such situation?
सर DPSP मध्ये प्रोव्हिजन आहे
काय आहे?
की सरकारने शांतपणे आणि जेवढं पीस टॉकनी बॉर्डरचे प्रश्न सॉल्व्ह करता येतील तेवढं.
आर्टिकल नंबर
आर्टिकल
51.
Article number 51. So what it says? What article 51? The last DPSP. Right? So,
International peace and
security. International
security. Yes.
Right. So what it says that the state shall try to resolve the international disputes with arbitration and with what you can say with the conciliation, right? So that is what is the government is following, right? Government cannot directly have a war with Nepal. The government cannot have a direct war with Pakistan or with China in such type of disputes. So because our constitution makes a provision that the government or the state shall try to or you can say resolve such issues in a with arbitration or in an amicable manner or in a peaceful manner. But so that is why the government is trying to bring Nepal on the table to have a discussions related to what you can say such problems in India. So here it is mentioned that Nepal's only government is displaying brinkmanship, but Delhi must take larger view, urgently engage with Kathmandu. Anyone knows what is the meaning of brinkmanship? That Nepal's only government, the Nepal government is trying to show the brinkmanship. So what is the meaning of this brinkmanship? Yes? Anyone knows what is the meaning of this brinkmanship? Sonali? Might be. Hemakshi? Am I audible?
No, sir, I have no idea.
No idea. Fine. Priya?
Dangerous policies.
Brinkmanship, brinkmanship, BRINKMANSHIP. If you don't know, just search it in the Google.
Instability, I think.
Sorry?
Instability.
Instability.
Stability.
Instability.
Instability.
Yeah. Instability means what? Keep dilly-dallying. Like sometimes what we can say they are having good relations with India. Sometimes they are not having good relations with India. So Nepal's only government is displaying the brinkmanship. But Delhi and we can also say brinkmanship is a kind of what you can say things where like दिखाना कुछ और होता है और करना कुछ और होता है. इसको भी brinkmanship कहा जाता है. Because few days back Nepalese government says that we will try to have a dialogue with the India before what you can say solving it. We will have a debate in that. We will not be in hurry to what you can say. We will not be in hurry to decide about the map of Nepal. But now the government is being in hurry to what you can say solve the issue. They have what you can say expedited the process of making the map, right? So that is why it is mentioned here that Nepal's only government is displaying brinkmanship, but Delhi must take a larger view. But the Indian government should not be what you can say become what you can say panic. We should take a larger view, urgently engage with Kathmandu. So Nepal should have paused to reflect on the wisdom of the rushing to its parliament for a constitutional amendment to revise the new map of the country, which is now officially includes the areas of Lipu Lake, that is Lipiyadhara, and the Kalapani territory, that is the part of the Uttarakhand state. So they are being very hurried. Uttarakhand state Pittorgarh district. The constitutional stamp on the Nepal's claim will make it doubly difficult to resolve the issue when the two sides sit down to talk about it, as they must be and surely will, because both the government should talk and what you can say get the resolution of this problem. Nepal and India are bound to manifold ways. The Prime Minister KP Uli should have exercised circumspection rather than plunge into his brinkmanship, but it seems he let narrow political interests take the upper hand. His term in office was on the rocks a month ago, and he was able to retrieve it in just in time through the activism of Beijing's envoy, what you can say, Beijing's envoy to Kathmandu, who patched up differences between him and his rivals in the Nepal Communist Party, Pushpa Kamal Dahal. So Madhav Kumar, what you can say, the Madhav Kumar, Nepal also they were the part of that. What you can say. So China has interfered in the OP's government. So yet this careless attitude towards what is unarguably Nepal's most important and vital relationship in South Asia is perplexing. With no other country does Nepal have the kind of ties that it has with India, nor even with China, because India has a lot, what you can say, helped Nepal in a many ways. Leveraging ties with one side to extract the benefit from other is legitimate diplomacy, but also a fine art. It is useful only as long as the balance can be maintained. So what is China, what is the Nepal doing now? Because it is taking the leverage or it is taking the benefits from the China, and to give benefits or to take the benefits from China, it is trying to what we can say create problem with India on the behest of China. And all these border disputes which are going on between India and China, India and Nepal, this is because of the support of the China, which Nepal is getting. So that is what is mentioned here. For India, the task is now cut out. Delhi was unwise to have kept Nepal hanging after it complained about the November 2019 map that was published mainly to show the new arrangements in Jammu and Kashmir. The Oli government reiterated its concerns last month when India inaugurated the road to Lipu Lake Pass on the border with China. There is an element of disgenuinity in Nepal's raising this post facto objection to a road that was years in the making. So we were making this road for so many, what you can say, yes. So Nepal has not raised a doubt or objection to that, but now it is doing on the behest of China. So uh, but Delhi must look beyond this and act to bring down tensions. When Prime Minister Narendra Modi first came to power, his neighborhood first policy signaled that his government was preparing a substantial new outreach in the South Asia that would address other countries' economic, political, and other concerns versus the bigger neighbor. Like we have seen that in paper 2, there is one topic called India's neighborhood relations. So when Japan became the first particular, sorry, when Narendra Modi became the Prime Minister of India, he said that he will focus more on having good relations with our neighboring countries. So neighbor first was his foreign policy, having what you can say good relations with the neighboring countries. So it was expected that the Modi government will try to what you can say address the issues of the like economic, political, and other concerns versus our neighboring countries. That is Bangladesh, Nepal, then Bhutan, in Sri Lanka, and also Pakistan. Sadly, the initial promise of the policy fizzled out quickly, and relations with Nepal were an early casualty. So, over a blockade of the country that could not have lasted all the months that it did without the tacit approval of Delhi, the Ministry of the External Affairs must now dial into the large reserves of the goodwill that continues to have in Kathmandu to schedule an early high level meeting of both the sides instead of putting it off for after COVID. So government should not what you can say procrastinate. This problem is worrisome. So government should try to what you can say start an high level meeting on both the sides instead of putting it for after COVID. So Indian government is not giving that much importance to this issue, but the editor says that government should focus more on this. So we can say that few months back, the Nepal government has also blocked our country. Blockade. There was a blockade also, because normally what happens, the transportation of goods between India and Nepal is allowed on the boundary, but Nepal government has blocked the India's entry into the Nepalese territory. So that is also the recent phenomena. Here you can see, after all India has been engaged with China through the both diplomatic and military channels over the LAC stand-up in Ladakh, nothing should come in the way. Similarly, urgent engagement with Kathmandu. If we can have such dialogue with the China, then why can't we have it with Nepal? It may need Prime Minister Modi to signal that such engagement has the political backing at the highest level. That is what is mentioned here. So there is one more important article at the bottom. That is too many. Sorry. One. Yeah, too many taxes. So do you remember, while I was discussing with you the basics of economy, I told you that what happens when there are too many taxes? Can anybody tell me what happens when government imposes too many taxes to the people?
लोग लोग टैक्स पे करना बंद कर
People
दिया, खूब
avoid
कम
to pay
करने
the
लगे।
tax.
Yes, people avoid paying the taxes. There is tax evasion, right? So too many and complex also. Right? That is what is mentioned here. Now we have seen that few days back there was an article in the Indian Express regarding the GST Council meeting, right? Do you remember? Like maybe like 5-6 days back, we know that GST Council meeting is scheduled. So GST Council needs to re-examine the indirect tax architecture, reduce exemptions and tax slabs. So we have seen that when GST was introduced, there were some problems with the GST. What were those problems with the GST? The main objective of the GST was to, what we can say, to simplify the tax paying process and to simplify what you can say the various indirect taxes, right? So, but since there are various tax slabs and there are what you can say very few exemptions, that is what is mentioned here, that the GST Council needs to re-examine indirect tax architecture, reduce exemptions and tax slabs. So this is today's what we can say the question. So write it down. And today's main question: GST Council needs to re-examine the indirect tax architecture, reduce exemption and tax slabs. So paper 2 topic is government budgeting. So here you can cut this article and put it there. So at another instance that underlines the continued complexity of the indirect tax regime in India, the Authority of Advance Ruling Karnataka has differentiated between a parota and a chapati for the purpose of levying GST taxes. Now we can say Karnataka government says that ki parota should be different and chapati should be different. So different taxes have been imposed on chapati and parota. The authority has held that frozen or preserved parota, wheat and malabar sold in the ambient and frozen from with a shelf life for 3 to 7 days is distinct from the khakra or a chapati. The former will attract GST of 18%, while the latter is taxed lower at 5%. So the chapati will be what you can say charged 5%, while the what you can say the parota will be charged 18% GST tax. So in shifting of the GST architecture, the hope was that, see, this was a major important, like why the GST was created. Can anybody tell me why the GST was introduced? What was the purpose of introducing the GST in India? What was the real intent of introducing GST in India? We have left only 2 minutes. So quick. If we need, we can have one more session.
One tax,
Yeah.
One nation, one tax formula.
one
So why we needed to have one nation, one tax?
To simplify the taxation system.
Yes, to simplify the taxation system. And it was expected that when the tax architecture will be simplified, more people will pay the taxes, right? So in shifting to the GST architecture, the hope was that switching to fewer tax slabs would put to rest such problems of classification that had plagued the erstwhile indirect tax regime. So our indirect tax regime, where what you can say plagued by such complexities and various types of what you can say the issues in the indirect taxes, that is what wanted to what you can say address. But as instances such as the one underlined, the practice new direct regime has been neither as good or as simple as was initially touted. So many people believe that the new GST tax will be what you can say. It is a very simple tax. It is a very what you can say the good tax, but it is not looking at in practice. So the tax system continues to remain complex and complicated. And instead of promise of one country, one tax, the country still has a plethora of tax rates. Plethora means there are a lot of tax rates are there in India, right? So the promise of doing away with the multiplicity of the taxes, right? Do you remember there was one question UPSC plans exam that what is the likely consequences of the introduction of the GST tax? The option was that it will done away with the multiple taxes in India, right? The promise of doing away with the multiplicity of the taxes in central and the state levels was one of the most appealing aspects of the new tax regime. It was argued that the reduction in the number of the tax slabs would, by putting to an end classification dispute. So 1 minute is left. I'm sending you the new link so that we can discuss the remaining part of this issue, because we have still left with some of the issues in India. Sorry, some of the pages. So just give me 2 minutes. I'm sending you the new link. We will discuss the next part of this article.
Okay, sir.